Last time,
No
last
more
time,
intros. No
last
more
time.
intros. No, no more
Okay,
intros.
okay.
You're supposed to be a successful YouTuber. No more intros.
I kept messing up. All right. Anyway, this is what's going on, you guys. That's not me slapping that ass. It's your boy Dbxclips here with my first ever Q&A video. I'm probably gonna call this story time with what I'm gonna call this. I don't even know. You'll see in the title. Right now, I got some
Fail.
group of.
Fuck.
It is a fail. I don't know the title of the video. And today we got our first ever Q&A video. And if this goes well, I might do more. And first thing first, it's basically me getting some questions that y'all want me to answer in the video, and we talk about them. So the first question is Gogeta versus Vegito. This right here is an interesting talk because to me it's like because they came out and said that they're equal. So it's like, what do you mean, like Super Saiyan Blue versus Super Saiyan Blue, or you mean like a Xeno Gogeta versus Vegito Blue? That's what you mean? You know, I think that makes more sense. So what y'all think will win, Gogeta or Vegeta?
They really were not this specific, but if I had, I'm guessing like whatever form they're in, they have to be in the same form, I guess.
I'm gonna do like
I
let's
say you
switch.
play equal strats, so equal strength against equal strength.
See, that's the thing.
One
They're the same
one
person.
can't be. I mean, yeah, but they're still well, yes and no, because they have different personalities. Gogeta
Yeah,
takes
They
things a
do.
lot more
They
seriously than Vegito does.
yeah. To the Broly movie, he was completely like Vegito. Ain't gonna flex.
You say
yeah.
his movie like
That
Vegito?
I'm sorry, but it really did felt like Toei just didn't understand. Like they actually established characters with these fusions, and sometimes they just fuck them up by trying to like do their own shit.
I I think it makes more sense if you do like a Xeno versus Dragon Ball
Xeno.
Super. Yeah, let's
Oh,
do
okay.
a
So like
Xeno. So,
Xeno Gogeta versus regular Vegito.
yeah, yeah, Vegito Blue. Yeah, we do Catholic. Might as well do Catholic Court on Vegito then. Well, might as well do them. Let's
Well,
do
I don't
that.
like putting against Xeno characters against super characters. Xeno characters are broken.
It makes. I
I
don't know
was
how
say
to
I was
put this. There,
I was
it's
gonna
so
say
hard.
that. I was gonna say that, but remember, if Xeno Gogeta starts beating the shit out of Vegito and he gets like knocked out, fucking Ultra Instinct fucking Vegito Super could just activate.
That's the thing is, would they have enough time, like enough time on their porter to do that?
I have no clue.
Would they like? Would
Wait,
they?
what's
Because freaking Xenos can't turn Ultra Instinct.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Hmm?
Vegito wouldn't be able to use it either. It's a form that Patarian uses the form that both users have
I,
access to.
I don't know about that
Consider,
because,
I
but
mean, yeah, if you consider that they can use Kaioken, but they can't use Ultra Instinct because Vegeta's short temper, makes a lot of
Oh,
sense.
you saying so you're saying the fact that because Vegeta already like his mindset is not able to withstand like Ultra Instinct's like
Yeah,
diplomacy basically the fusion wouldn't be able to do it.
right, and I'll go for both fusions too. That wouldn't just specifically be for Vegito.
so you saying that
Oh,
Vegito cannot go Super Saiyan 3? That's what you're saying.
Neither, not Super Saiyan 3. I said
he's saying
Ultra
he's saying
Instinct.
Ultra Instinct, but like Vegito Super should be able to turn at least Kaioken
Yeah,
Evolution.
and that
Uh,
kind of goes for Gogeta as well, even though Gogeta's a lot more calm-hearted than Vegeta
gotcha.
would be.
So
Fucking go.
they use Kaioken, but not Ultra Instinct. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly. So they
Gotcha,
can use
gotcha.
any other form besides, of course, Super Saiyan 4 and freaking
All right,
Ultra
all
question,
Instinct.
are
right.
we using anime? No, we're just using those two specific
Might
versions.
as well do it. Might as well do it. If you do
Because I
the,
was gonna say anime and manga as well with those feats, or no? I mean, they're
'cause
still technically the same person, kinda.
if you do, that means like the manga version of both Xeno and Dragon Ball Super, they're more OP. I'm
Yeah,
just
the
saying.
manga. Yeah,
The
Yeah,
manga
the
versions
yeah,
are
the manga
OP.
versions of the characters are more OP,
We could go
and
by
it's
it.
more
Shit.
gruesome too, and I love it.
I don't know what to go by because we have to make because it's weird. It's Gogeta versus Vegeta because apparently
but you don't
it's
have a specific. I would say we just do the super versions of both.
super version.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, we do that then. So they both will go. They both could go Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue apparently.
Evolution, yeah.
Well, they didn't do evolution. It's just
Well,
weird.
I know.
It's weird how they didn't go evolution, but yeah. But I think I know why because I think they said
it's a
because
form that Goku doesn't have. he can't. He didn't. He wouldn't be able to evolve the blue.
Oh,
Like
I
how
thought.
Vegeta evolved Super Saiyan, it's the same thing. That's
Well, I
why
thought.
Vegeta has his
Oh,
blue version of Super
I
Saiyan.
thought. I thought it was because the rough draft was already set, and like when the movie was like taking the ideas for the movie,
No, the
evolution
character.
wasn't a thing yet.
No, it was.
It was okay.
Yeah.
All right, got you. But
It's just Vegeta doesn't really need to use evolution. It's like Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan Blue form. It's a waste of stamina almost.
but
He
Well,
had
yeah.
no chance of using Master.
who winning though? Does the spirit sword user or the fucking soul punisher user? Who's winning?
I
Well,
feel like it comes to a matter of time.
I have to say this. I have to say this. Freaking that rumor about how the Soul Punisher only heard you remember like that rumor where like if you get hit by a Soul Punisher and you don't have like evil in your body, it doesn't do shit to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like, but the Spirit Sword is a fucking blade. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are, it'll cut you up.
Forget on zombies.
But I have to. But honestly, like when they made them equal, it was like basically asking, honestly, at this point, who's better, Goku or Vegeta? Because that's basically all. Basically, Gogeta and Vegeta are just like the super version
But
forms of Goku and Vegeta.
if we put them on a time limit, it'll all come down to who can stay in Super Saiyan Blue the longest. And I
That's
feel
Yeah.
true. Yeah, who uses the most
because he
energy?
doesn't,
Yeah.
because he doesn't, his energy won't be taken like it was for Vegito's because of the Katara earrings.
But then if you go by,
It wouldn't be, yeah, but it wouldn't be like what Elder Kai said. Even though they did retcon that idea, the Katara earrings wouldn't be able to hold divine energy like how the Metaro fusion, I think is what it's called, would.
hmm,
So
if you go by that, then it'd be a tough call because Gogeta might last longer because he might use the
right.
Super Kamehameha again, and then he might use
No,
Final Kamehameha. What do you mean?
but Gogeta, because he knows his time limits. Whereas Vegito, I mean, well, at first he didn't know his time limits. He thought he had an hour. Well, at first he thought it was permanent.
Oh
So
yeah,
he,
it was told differently. Yeah.
and now he knows he has a hour long time limit. He still mess around compared to Gogeta, who knows he only
Yeah,
has those
Gogeta,
3 minutes.
like I do real. He has a point. It does feel like when Gogeta it's like Gogeta is like, oh yeah, I have a time limit. I got to like use my
Like
energy and like this
he knows
influence
he
to make
can
sure I can keep this
he can
time.
mess around and stuff, but he knows like when he's at least 5 minutes in, he start taking it a lot more seriously.
Well, but, okay, so basically, like, let's say this: they're both on a time limit. So Gogeta would be like a smart person, be like, okay, I have 30 minutes. I'll use this attack, and then this will waste this much time. While Vegito would be like, I'll just use this attack, and whatever time I have left, I'll just use another attack. And if I run out, oh man, that's too bad for me.
Vegito expends a bunch of energy while Gogeta's a lot more conservative too. So it'll all come down to if we have no time limits, it'll come down to who can conserve their energy the best.
Gotcha. So y'all
So
saying that
so
cool?
I'll say it's a tie, but depending on
It's
endurance,
whoever runs out of energy. Like whoever makes a
Okay.
mistake, whoever makes
the
a
first
10,
mistake is
your first
Uh-huh.
mistake loses.
Gotcha.
It would be
Gotcha.
like literally probably the hardest fight they ever done. Like
Okay.
Vegito, like they would be like you know how like we never seen like a fusion like battle damage and shit like like their clothes and torn and shit. They would have torn everything.
yeah,
Gotcha.
it'll be
So,
a close fight, but more than likely it's gonna be a draw.
okay, it's a draw. Okay, the conclusion is a draw. Gotcha. Vegeta versus Vegito equals a draw. Okay. Next question from that first question was from Jordan. I forgot to say his name. The next person is for Dylan, and his question is: you think we will get another new Dragon Ball game or just more DLC characters?
Oh
Um,
no,
so
they just confirmed that Bandai is in E3 this year.
yeah,
So
so
we and
Dragon Ball Z
the contract is by Bandai. Like literally, Shueisha gave Bandai, if you want the Dragon Ball license, you gotta produce a game every year.
almost basically, or have some type of Dragon Ball content every year.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
So
Like you got to,
it could
like
be
it, like
DLC
it,
then.
it could be
it could be
DLC or it could
DLC,
be another game.
but with the new
Writers.
system, out, more than likely what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna release a PS5 version of a Dragon Ball game,
Gotcha.
but like a beta tested version.
It's
So when
definitely
everybody So when everybody's more acquainted for it, they'll still be able to drop because that's still within their
My
contract.
God, can you imagine PlayStation 5 version of Xenoverse 2 custom auras?
That's exactly what they could do, actually.
I
Just
literally
stay
would be
within their
like,
contract.
fuck you. I'm not even joking. I would literally be like, fuck you.
But no, that's
You're
what they
forcing
can
us
do,
to
though,
get a
stay in their
console.
contract.
That's not even that. That's not even that freaking. That's not even that fucking like out. Like you can't just get one.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's still staying within their contract, though, whereas they have to drop a game every year, because if they drop a Xenoverse 2 for PS5, but also let Xenoverse 3 be a better game, they don't want to make the same mistake they did for the
How the
Budokai
fuck did
series.
Vader?
Yeah,
fuck.
it's definitely not no Xenoverse 3 because they just released it
They
Conton
lit-
City Vote.
Like the CEO of DIMS, the guy who's in charge of Xenoverse, straight up said, "I'd rather make a full a deluxe version of Xenoverse rather than make a
Uh,
Xenoverse 3."
I never heard.
Right,
I never heard of that. I just
but I
know
mean,
that Conton City Vote just came out. That's
yeah, I mean, it still makes sense to wait until they have a fully developed Xenoverse 2 for the PS5 before they
Oh yeah.
even think about
Let's not.
introducing
Yeah.
Xenoverse 3.
Let's not forget
They
about
don't
this
want to mess
COVID. Yeah. But don't forget about
that
COVID.
too. That
Well,
too.
yeah, and
But
also the fact that when, well,
everybody's
also
getting
the
their
fact
shot,
that
so within a
freaking
year they'll be.
Hold
the
up, now.
freaking when they brought out the black versions of the PlayStation 5, for some reason the developers were given death threats, and it was like, why?
No, it wasn't the developers that made it. It was another company that made it, and they threatened to sue on all
The
counts.
what?
All right. What were we talking about again?
We were talking about, do we think that
Oh,
do
yeah.
you think we're going to get a new Dragon Ball game, or do
Oh,
we think it's
okay. Yeah, it's a mobile game. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, think of another mobile game.
I don't need a fucking mobile game.
Hey, you never know. That people, that
I
money.
I doubt we get another mobile game.
That's true.
I remember when Dokkan Battle first dropped, it was actually a card game. I actually didn't like it. But then, like, a couple months later, people was like, "You got Dokkan Battle? This, that, and that." I was like, "No, I don't play Dokkan. It's just a card game, isn't it?" It's like, "No, it's not a card game anymore."
It's technically
It's a straight up animation, like you watch a movie fighting.
Yeah, I know. I saw it now, but I couldn't get myself to come back to it
Alright,
because of, like, what I
Hmm.
started on.
I don't know what they can do. Cause they have legends when you can move around a little bit. You have Dokkan battles, basically more of a you just pick. It's kind of I don't know how to what Dokkan is. I can't
Like a
really.
Telltale game,
Yeah.
the Batman Telltale series.
Then you have Then you
Oh
have
my god,
like
if you get to be Goku and you get to choose if you want to like actually kill people, that would be funny.
Goku killing people. That's funny. What is
Goku
it?
has
GT? It ain't
No,
GT.
no. I feel like it'll be like Batman Telltale, where instead of killing, you can like brutalize them, where like you could like break their bones.
talking about Batman. What about the new Batman game? That's
Off topic. Off
Oh,
topic.
you mean Gotham
Oh my
Knights?
god.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Anywho, okay. Long story short, we're getting more DLC this year. Maybe
Yeah,
another
maybe.
game. Maybe a 1%
Maybe.
chance of a new game, but it's highly not likely because COVID. I'm gonna say it's because of COVID. That's what I'm thinking. Either COVID or they're making that money.
I feel like we would get. I feel like 2022 is when games are gonna start dropping a lot because Demon
Yeah.
Slayer drops at the end of 2021.
Ooh, a new game.
Basically, you know the Storm games for Naruto.
Yeah.
DZ2's making the
Yeah,
Demon
basically
Slayer.
imagine that, but it's Demon Slayer, because that's exactly what the mechanics
But
are.
they sold the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game because they're going off in the Demon Slayer games.
Yeah.
The Naruto fans are speculating a new Storm game because of the Twitter
No,
and
CC2
Instagram.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
CC2 is the. They already said they're not making no more Naruto
They
games.
just said no more Naruto
Yeah.
games that include Boruto as well.
So they need to stop harassing them on the comments. Where's my Storm at? Where's my Storm 5? They need to start harassing them then. They need to stop.
Like, if you want another Naruto game, pray that freaking Arxis goes to another anime.
Or just make make Shinobi Strikers 2 maybe, and then just switch it up a bit.
I would not. No.
Alright then, y'all better stick with y'all.
But I'm saying unless they were doing like what they planned on doing the first time.
I said switch it up. I said switch it up, not
When
keep it the same.
no, I'm saying when they first made Shinobi Strikers, it was speculating an open world, like how Jump Force was speculating that clan stuff.
We ain't talking about no Jump Force.
Yeah, I'm just giving you the reference though, like. But I'm saying before,
I get you though. I get you.
Like, yeah, like the alpha, because I played the alpha and the beta for Shinobi Strikers. When you used to walk to the back of the village, it used to it used to tell you like a little option like this area is not open yet. Please wait for the full game to drop. But when the full game dropped,
It's still closed. Like
yeah,
it made no sense.
it wasn't that right. And it was like hinting at open world and stuff. Like it was hella maps, all of that.
It's like, oh, this too much work. What were we doing? It's too much work. Alright, Kadal. Alright, let's go to the next question then. This question's kind of weird and stupid. I really hate these kind of type of questions. It is, what if it's basically Gogeta, but it was a thing. It's basically Gogeta and Vegito fused together. There's Gogito and Boss King. This is Boss King answer question. What if Gogeta was a thing? It's kind of weird.
Then he's a thing.
Well, but then you can't do that unless you have 2 Gokus and 2 Vegetas. You can't really do that.
No, I've seen where like Gogeta is born because Gogeta and Vegito do the fusion dance.
I ain't talking about no fan shit, no fan made shit. No, we ain't talking about that. We're talking about the OG Dragon Ball. Huh?
Say Xeno, Gogeta, or Vegito and Super Gogeta, Vegito fuse.
That makes sense. That makes sense because they're legit characters. That makes sense. I like that.
It's also not just heard of.
But imagine hearing fucking 2 fucking Vegito's voices and 2 fucking Goku's at the same time. Like 4 voices echoing
Honestly,
each
I
other.
feel like they blend into one voice.
Yeah, it probably is.
Fusions are 2 of the voices, but if you 2 fusions fuse,
I was gonna say it would be like Zamasu, but it would be like Zamasu, but he'll have an echo of Vegeta and Goku's voice.
Right. He'd be like an echo, but he'd have his own voice. But how would that work though? Would his time limit be longer or shorter?
Most definitely shorter.
You won't definitely use that ultra.
It also depends on the fusion too, because if they do if they do the fusion dance, they'll get another 30 minutes.
That's a weird ass fusion. Then I ain't gonna flex. You gotta do
another 30
minutes. Imagine he fucking gets 4 arms.
But it's crazy though, cause
that's still a possibility.
There's actually a fusion that actually does both. It's from Dragon Ball Fusion. It's basically both.
Fusions, yeah. I've seen it. When they do their giant fusions, they straight up get 4 fucking arms.
What? No. I'm talking about Dragon Ball Fusions where you do the fusion dance, but you end up with the Patara clothes. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's basically like that.
There's always a possibility, so anything can happen with those.
That's a weird fusion though. I think they won't have enough time to fuse. I mean like to fight, well, whatever.
Yeah, like they're about to punch Cumber and pew.
It'd be like a one hit type beat. They'd have like a minute and a half.
Like they would have to like they would have to like distract the fucking villain, and then the villain like blinks, and then I don't know, you just see a shine, and he's just there, and he just punches him, and then he just unfuses.
Yeah, they do a whole Dragon Fist or something.
And then fucking games will give him a whole fucking moveset based off of that one little punch.
Well, hey, I guess that was a quick. We knocked that one out quick. All right. The last question. Bean says, which anime do you think is overrated? All right,
Academia.
Yeah. Nas.
Anime that's overrated?
Yeah.
There's a lot of animes that actually is overrated though. For instance,
yeah.
Dragon Ball, very overrated. Well, Super is anyway. The anime.
I see.
Because it was the hype they built up for it, and then the hype the fans kept building up for it after it wasn't a hype anymore.
Well, like the hype is still there. For God's sake, that fan poster of all the evil gods of destructions and the evil angels and Goku chained up made Dragon Ball freaking like over 2 million trending on Twitter within an hour.
Right.
And that was just a fan poster.
Yeah,
oh yeah, and I love how one of the gods of destructions that were evil was Frieza, which I swear to
The fuck?
Yeah, like one of the evil gods of destruction was Frieza, and the one thing that was even more creepy is the fact that Goku's being chained up
I
by
hate
the
fan stuff
by
sometimes. I
the
really do.
by the mother of fucking angels.
Oh yeah, I really do hate fan stuff. I ain't gonna flex. I can't really say
Some of them
nothing.
can be good though,
That's
because
true.
Dragon Ball AF was a good fan manga.
In
And now
my
that creator is making the Dragon Ball manga right now.
And to speak on what he's been doing too, he starts it off good, but it's always the ending that gets us, because
yeah.
it's not always a good ending. For example, the
Trunks
Moro
arc.
arc.
I,
The Moro arc. It was terrible.
Well, yeah, the Moro arc was really
It wasn't a good ending, in my opinion.
well, yeah. Like, I will admit this, I do have to admit this, is that the Granola wishing that he was more powerful than everyone else, it's like,
Yeah. He
okay.
completely forgot he had magic to deal with Goku
And like
and
my all-time
everyone.
favorite is but my all-time favorite is like now Goku and Vegeta are like being hired by this gang to fucking beat up Granola, and now Granola's like, oh, Saiyans are alive still? Are you serious?
But I mean, at the same time, he's fighting God of Destruction in training, and technically an angel in training as well.
Yeah. Well, not to
So
mention Granola wants to kill Frieza, and I swear to God, this is the arc that Frieza
I feel
dies
like he has
once
more
and
resent
fucking for
toward.
all. I would be,
hey,
I
I'm
what
feel
is
like
just
he might
done
have
with
more resent
Frieza.
what?
towards the Saiyans, though.
What does this have to do with, with Dragon Ball being overrated? What does this have to do with this being overrated?
Oh, I forgot.
Yo, y'all
But
getting
he's
off
the
topic so
fan.
bad.
Why?
He's the
But
Okay,
fan.
fine.
My
Okay, fine.
opinion.
I said My
Well, the
Academia is
diehard
overrated.
fans. But
what
my
my
yeah, same
what
thing
my
for My Hero too.
I'm
Because like
yeah, tell him.
it was well the hype build up again. They hyped it like it's the fans that hype it up for it to not
Yeah,
be what
I
it
got you.
is.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, no, it's because like it's an example of the overhype. Like fucking All for One and All Might. Yes, I love that fight, but it was actually in the rewards of being the best animated fight of like the last 5 years. It was like you
Yeah.
had Luffy versus Katakuri, you had Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki, you had Goku versus fucking Jiren that same fucking between those 5 years. And you're saying that All Might, no martial arts or combat experience at all, just punching, is more better than any of those three picks? Are you fucking kidding me?
Like it was a tough contender for the most recent one for the anime of the year too for Crunchyroll. Like
Okay.
Yeah,
God High School and Jujutsu Kaisen were top runners, but it was still in the picking. So
yeah, it was like I love my hero, but like especially people hyping up this arc. It's like this arc is not my favorite arc. It's actually one of my most least favorite arc because there's nothing
any
really
other
happening. It's the
yeah,
next arc that's really the good one.
right, the My
My
Villain
Villain
Academia.
Academia.
That one
All
was
right,
actually
no spoilers, please. You better stop.
that's,
You stopping right there.
Sorry.
Okay, we're
that's
stopping.
as far I mean that's as far as I planned on going with
All
that.
right, we're done there. We're done with my hero. He finna go too far. Okay, we ain't there yet. I'm on episode 3. You can
Another
stop.
another another overrated anime would be Demon Slayer.
Isn't
Oh my
that
god.
isn't that new?
Yeah, it definitely is new, but at the same time, it was hyped up for it to like. I'm gonna say I didn't like the story because the story was actually a pretty decent one. Like I enjoyed myself when I watched it. I get attached to the characters. It did a basic shonen thing. It had a
Yeah,
basic
like
story. The
because I'm
main
sorry,
character wanted
I
to
have to
avenge
agree.
his family.
Like I
Let
have
Nas
to agree with Frick. It's just
let
a
Nas finish. Let Nas
sorry.
finish.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like basically the main character wanted to avenge his family and it ended up becoming the villain with OP abilities, but got nerfed because of some plot armor.
Mm,
Dude,
That's actually what happened, and that happens in a lot of shonen animes as well. For instance, Dragon Ball, Goku had Ultra Instinct,
he
but the
loses it.
way, yeah, Jiren, he should have won that fight against Goku.
you're just
But then
salty.
fuck, but then
For instance, he
fucking
forgot he
Goku.
had Glare, which should have beaten Goku the moment he lost Ultra Instinct. How could you forget one of your most significant moves that you've been using the entire fight?
Yeah, basically. Like your punches are so fast that people genuinely think they're just light. They're just literally just energies of they. Your punches are so fast, people genuinely think they're ki blasts. But you
And
somehow forget
then his
to keep
glares,
doing that to
which
Goku.
right, and then his glares, which are literal like key-based moves that are fast, that are so fast not even Goku can keep up with them. But he forgets he has them. Like, okay, I get it. They don't work on Ultra Instinct, but they work on everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so yeah. Well, I guess it's my turn or something like that. Or y'all done?
Yeah, it's your
Okay.
turn.
Well, I can't really say. Only as almost everybody know, I watched only three animes, which is Dragon Ball. I'm catching up with Naruto. I'm on a war arc now. Let y'all know I'm on a war arc. Tap it up, tap it up, tap it up. You know. But
Honestly,
yeah,
at this point, you should have just played the games. You would know
nah.
faster.
Everybody told me. Somebody at my work told me that as well. But I was like, nah. But and then My Hero Academia, I'm watching that as well. I like the three. I like all three of the shows are really nice. Ain't gonna flex. Naruto's story, really good. Ain't gonna flex. And but after that, I'm probably watch Attack on Titan. But I don't really watch that many animes, so I can't really. It's not my topic. I can't really speak on. So I
Well,
don't
I
really
was
know.
gonna say you can have plenty of time to catch up because Attack on Titan coming back out until fucking winter now.
Yeah, you can take your time.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
You
take
know, the
your
manga's
mad.
finished,
Yeah.
which is what I did enjoy the ending, by the way.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did too, and I don't understand why people are just so fucking mad. Like, what kind of ending did you want?
People want the bad ending now.
Yeah, they want that dark, brutal,
But at
death
first they
everyone
didn't, though.
ending.
Yeah, but at first they didn't though.
I never wanted a dark ending. I wanted a light out of the tunnel because Attack on Titan's already dark. You should have already expected a light ending.
Sniper, if you start Attack on Titan, don't get too emotionally attached to everybody.
Yeah, please don't. Like, don't
I think-
if you say you like this character, don't even say
Get
you like this
emotionally
character.
attached.
I seen the first episodes with my friends. So I know that for sure. But I can't. But I forgot it. I know the mom dies. That's about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only part I remember. And he went on a boat. I think that's the last episode I seen.
Oh,
Maybe.
when they were like,
Episode
let's see
2.
episode 2 when they were on the boat to go freaking
episode 2.
refugees.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the last episode I seen. But all right then. But yeah, all right then. That's my first Q&A video. That's all the questions I have. Don't worry, I'll make another little poll questionnaire in my stories so y'all can like hit me up with some more questions and answers. Questions that we can answer later on, and hopefully I can answer those quickly this time. Make a video of those quickly. But yeah, this is me, your boy Dbxclips with a first ever Q&A video, and hopefully I'll see you next time.
70cm仕様のモデで
今日の天気は晴れ雨は去っていた窓を開く理由は特にないけどいつものこの部屋と濁すため息僕は壊したいつだって